Okay. Let me just talk about the draft really quick. So they had first pick because they're first seed, so they can pick if they want first pick or second pick. So they picked first pick. I believe the bans were Zagara, and then we banned Toranda, and they first picked Mirrodin, I think, over the Kael'thas. So that doesn't seem right. We couldn't have had first pick on this map. Did they give us first pick? I don't remember, but we had second pick, so they must have picked Mirrodin first. So we picked up KT Uther second pick, because KT is just really good, and then we wanted Uther for a melee assassin comp in case that we couldn't get Vikings in case they ban it, because we expected them to ban Vikings. So then they picked up Falstad because they love Falstad. They love Falstad and they love Jaina. So what they really like is Jaina Mirrodin gives you engage. Okay. So Jaina can be either an engage tool or a disengage tool because of her slow. Mirrodin can be either an engage tool or disengage tool with his stun. But they have engage with Mirrodin and Jaina. And then Falstad gives them the possibility of disengage as well with Gust. So it gives them really good control over engaging and disengaging, and that's why they always like picking Mirrodin, Jaina, and Falstad. Falstad's also really good on this map, just for the mobility. So then we banned, I don't remember, and then they banned, I'm assuming, ETC. So we would have preferred taking ETC here, but going Joe is totally fine. So then we pick up, I believe we pick up Joe and Zeratul on the next rotation. And then they pick up Leo and Rhaegar. Surprisingly, I did not expect the Leoric pick from them for Mirrodin and Leoric. That seems really low damage to me. So I felt like we won the draft already because then we picked Vikings, and they just did not expect the Viking pick at all. Vikings or Falstad's definitely a comfort pick, but it's also a really strong pick in general, especially on this map. It's also really good, like I said, with Jaina and Mirrodin because then you have your whole comp has engage and disengage. It's just like really safe. Like it's very hard to get cheesed for stuff like that unless you go Vikings. But I wouldn't really consider Vikings cheese. We run Vikings a lot. So we just head to mid here. Again, we stay together almost the entire game. The key to this comp is roaming as 4 and having Vikings soak. So when they go kill a Viking, we want to keep pressure on other parts of the map. So they have to choose between defending versus the 4 and going for the Vikings. So because we want ultimately them to defend as 3 and then have one person in each lane so that we can push 4v3. So we're just mid here. We have, unlike the other games, we have no fear of defending mid here, like the last game or on Towers of Doom versus Murloc Geniuses, where we didn't want to clear it because we had to get the lanes. We have no rush to get the lanes here. We want them to be in mid as long as possible because they're gonna miss soak. Dunk Train is going bot here, and Falstad is flying top. Arthon is a very aggressive player, and you will see him be very aggressive, and he gets punished for it. That's the thing about Arthon is that he's a really good mechanical player, but his gameplay style can be very punishing. So he will either look like a god, just like 1v2ing, or he'll look like a dumbass just for like getting in a really bad position and getting caught out. So it either works out really well for him or really poorly for him. The key is to just look for the mistakes that he's making and punish him for it. So you'll see this game. He's going to try and kill this Olaf over and over again, and he will die for it. So they go on. So we get a kill here because Jaina is just, again, we're rotating as 4. They're rotating as like 2 or 3. How many do they have here? 1, 2, 3. And they have 2 top. So we're rotating where they're the weakest. We're not going to let them rotate on the Vikings for free, no matter what. So we get a kill here, and then we're going to clear out the lane. Actually, again, the important thing to know is we don't even need to clear out the lane because we have Vikings to just soak it up. Just by the way, I like Arthon. I haven't really talked to him much, but Arthon seems cool. Okay, so like Caffeine just uses E. We could have killed him there. We might still kill him. We do kill him because he already E'd out and I called it, and he's just dead now. So we get the kill. Arthon is going ham on KO, and KO knows that he's getting attacked here, but that's fine. Look how aggressive he's playing here, right? He's like, I got it. I got the kill. It was worth it. but it's not worth it at all. Like, this time he can fly out, but the next time he's not gonna be able to fly out. Yeah, just can you cut that part out? Can we cut the stream? I was thinking of a different part, but anyway, he's gonna keep pushing up here, and he's gonna get caught up. So that was worth it. All right, good job, Arth. I'm retarded. I built that up really high. So, okay, so here now he doesn't have fly. Okay, all right. Pretty sure he's dead now. No, okay. Later, I promise. Okay, so we're just soaking. We're getting kills. Zeratul actually dies. I'm not really sure how. He must have died bot. So we go mid, we contest this. Our objective here with Vikings is not to actually get a kill or contest the objective. It's just to soak out the lanes. Because we could not contest 4v5, right? Yeah, it's Arth God in Srey scrub, so. I bow down to my senpai. So now they're killing us here. So we're not expecting to win this team fight. All we're doing is trying to soak lanes. We're delaying this quite well. Arth cannot cap this with Soldier here. So we got a death, but the thing is that we're getting up on soak. Arth on okay, so let's just replay the Arth death here. So this is what I mean about playing like kind of out of position. So they really want to cap this, right? The Zeratul does punish it though. Like he gets. I mean, Soldier basically just kills him 1v1 actually. So we do get trading kills, I believe. So Soldier goes to the 1-for-1 trade. But this is fine. The longer we delay here, the better it is. All we have to do is delay. Again, we don't have to get kills. We don't have to cap this. All we have to do is delay, and we're already almost half a level up. As long as we don't die. That's our only goal here, is to not die. Look how long we delay this. So, just keep delaying. They're still trying to cap. We're up almost a level now because they're trying to cap this. Just delaying. Hello, there's Goku, delaying. Okay, so we delay for almost like 2 minutes. They do get the kill on Uther. But I think we just keep delaying it. So they eventually just give it to us because they're like, holy shit, we're a level behind. So it does work out for us eventually. What they should have done there was they have to either just immediately win the fight 5v4 or they have to back off. They can't just hang around here for forever. So they do kill Veilog. That's not a big deal. They actually killed 2 Vikings. That's kind of a big deal though. So they're getting good soak right now. We're still like a level ahead, half a level ahead at least. So we're just gonna do our camps. We're gonna keep doing the same thing that we were doing before. We're gonna build up that lead. Every time they spawn, we're gonna contest, but we're gonna try and just avoid dying. I hope C9 isn't watching. I don't think they are though. I think it's like midnight. Don't worry, they can watch me get trashed the next game. So Arthon here does overextend because he's playing really far up against the Viking and he just gets caught out. And we're watching for that. Like, this lane is really long, so you cannot punish Vikings. It's very hard to punish Vikings on this map because you have to look how far you have to walk and look how dangerous it is to go alone. So it can be dangerous for Vikings, but it's more dangerous if you have a 4-man roam squad and for the enemy team. If you have a 4-man roam squad and they're trying to like kill Vikings because they have to overextend really hard. So team rotates. We don't want to clear lanes after we're done. We just let Vikings push. So Dunk actually dies here because he just tries to walk past because they're missing soak here, right? And he didn't want to go all the way around, but so he gets caught here. Just bad pathing. That lets us push the tower's top. I think we would push the other way. So we're gonna have 10 way ahead of them. So the next altar spawns. They're gonna soak up. They're gonna be 10 by the altars. By the time the altars hit, I think. So we're on iDream. We're poking them off. We're grouping Vikings down. So the important thing is that you want to keep Vikings split until you hit level 10, unless you're soaking for like a big level, like level 13, 16, 20. Otherwise, you want to group Vikings. So iDream actually jumps in here. He's like, if he jumps in, he's dead. He's just trying to interrupt. So this VP actually, this is Goku's VP, and he actually just VP'd Soldier out of the fight. Wait, Goku, what do you? Can I just watch that again? Right, Goku. What is my team doing with D-Shield and VP? I don't understand. Goku? Hello? Okay, well, I understand he tried to VP Rhaegar, but like, okay. I mean, I guess that's a VP. Okay, so we won the fight anyway because iDream still got caught out because he didn't wait for his team. I think one of the Vikings actually, did he boat? Yeah, he did use boat. So I think they actually win this fight. So I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by that VP, I can't even concentrate what's going on. I'm just like actually tilted now. Did we cap that? Okay, we capped it. Okay, so then we just leave. Ancestral does go off in King Caffeine, so we're just done. So after we cap that, we're just leaving. If I had seen that in game, I would have actually tilted. Okay, so we get the camp. We're just gonna play. So we still have a really good lead. We don't have that strong of a lead though. So we catch iDream out. Now they're just tilting. I don't know if it was the VP that they didn't understand. If they had a Zeratul, spooky Zeratul on their team just hiding, but like, I don't know what it is, but they just like get caught constantly from this point on. So we get the camp. I'm low on mana. I'm gonna back here. We catch out Dunk. There's no way Dunk dies here, right? Yeah. There's no way Dunk dies. We're just gonna push our advantage now. They do kill Eric top, but it's not a big deal. We're almost level 13. Once we get 13, we're gonna be really strong with KT. So the next things are gonna spawn. We catch Jaina mid. I'll just go back there really quick. So again, these guys are like, they want to kill these Vikings really badly. But I mean, he's just so far out of position. Like, he's just so far out of position. It's not even funny. So we can keep capitalizing on these catches. So again, King Caffeine doesn't have his passive, but we could, or his Wraith Walk. So we could kill him there, but we choose not to. So we need to set up. So we're gonna group Vikings again for this. They can't really contest since they're not level 13. I think they could do boss. Is that what they do? We actually should have been okay. So they don't do boss. They go push top. We push mid and cap with Vikings. So this is an important play by us because if we had just capped this and then gone to fight them, they would have gotten value before we could get there, and then they just gust us away. So we can't roam up on them because the gust can just defend. So instead we just push mid, and they have to come to us. This is very important. Them coming to us is much better than us going to them, because them coming to us means that they can't use gust. If we go to them, they can gust out. We can always VP to disengage and stuff, but just like being here, we don't even get the fort, but just having the threat of us here means that they cannot push this fort. So we're gonna regroup here. We're getting pretty good damage on them. Goku's out of position a little bit. They do go on him. The VP is questionable, but we do get Falstad, so we stun Falstad out and he just gets blown up instantly. It's Vikings dead. So Vikings finally boat in the back, which means that they can't get bursted. They've basically already lost this fight as soon as Falstad got dropped. They're really low. They walked into chain bomb. They're basically at this point they're behind and they're trying to force the fight because they're not really Like they're kind of just, they're not on tilt, but they're kind of getting antsy because we've been split pushing the entire game and they haven't had a full team fight, which is what they want. They want to just team fight. That D-shield again, I'm not quite sure about that. To be fair though, Ziggs has gotten much better D-shields recently, so. King Caffeine's gonna actually die here. We're gonna pick up the kill on Jaina bot. I'm not sure why Caff goes up here. I really don't know why he goes up. He should have gone left. So we're gonna get the camp again. So this is where we snowball our lead dramatically. We're gonna get at least 2 forts, I believe. At least 1 fort, I'm sure. So we pushed bot out here. Push the minions in. So we're gonna have a 2-level advantage. So the game is actually still goes on for another, like, we're not even halfway through the game yet. So we're actually gonna throw quite a bit, and by we I mean I'm gonna get caught out and throw quite a bit. So they get the fort. We should have pushed mid right now, like hardcore. I'm not actually sure if we do push mid. Falstack can fly behind us in Gust, so we do have to be aware of that. I think we're just guiding these minions in. So we're level 16 now. We should win the fight no matter what. I'm not sure if I get caught here or what, but it looks like Vikings aren't here yet, so that's why we're scared to go in. So Vikings do group up. So they're in a good position, and we aren't really in a good position. See how Jaina prevents KT from flanking? This is very important. KT cannot go through this choke because of the I can't remember what it's because of. KT can't go through this choke because there's he get killed by wave clear. Zeratul, however, could have, like, Zeratul's watching Dunk Train here, but Zeratul could have just gone on Jaina to prevent her from flanking, or to prevent her from stop Soldier from flanking. So Soldier and Zeratul could have just killed K1 Pro here, but I actually just die here. They actually get the cap. So we're just not in a position. They just have really good positioning here, like really good positioning on this fight. So the problem here is that Soldier couldn't get any value during that fight because he got zoned out by K1 Pro. However, Soldier should have just gone through mid or gone through top. Being down here and zoned out made it so that, like, he couldn't do anything. If Zeratul had come to kill Jaina, who was down here, then we could have won the fight. Or KT had gone top. So Zeratul and KT basically need to be together so they could flank together. So the VP here lets us cap the point, so we don't actually lose the point here. Ziggs does die. I'm not sure why he's actually chasing. I think he could have gotten out, maybe not. So now we threw a little bit. They actually haven't capped this yet? Am I seeing things? Why haven't they capped that yet? Doesn't matter. We can't go in there anyway. They kill Eric. They kill Zeratul. So these picks now, this is really throwing. So we did okay there. We didn't get a kill, I don't think. We had a couple deaths and they got 1 cap, but then we also had a Viking die and Zeratul die. So now they're basically even in levels. When we had a 2-3 level lead. Okay, so they're taking our camp. We can't do anything till we group. Zeratul's dead. Again, the staggered deaths just destroy teams. Like, you cannot stagger deaths in this game, at least in competitive. It'll just make you lose the game. So Arthlon actually, like, okay, if this was normal Arthlon and he hadn't been killed so many times this game, he would have just gone up and killed KO. But since this game is getting close, like, they're losing this game for the majority of it, and he's getting scared, he's not going for the KO kill anymore. He's playing a lot more conservatively. Conversely, I get caught here. The Entomb just wrecks me. He could have Divine Shielded me, Ziggs, but he didn't want to save me because I don't know. Maybe it's the bullying, but he didn't want to save me. They didn't kill this Viking either. That was nice of them. Oh, never mind. Those guys are dicks. So the Viking does get out. They do secure this boss. So we're throwing pretty hard right now. Staggered deaths, again, not good. Okay, so they roam bot. If we get killed here, like, if someone dies here, might be lose the game because we cannot have another staggered death. He has to de-shield himself, but fine, whatever, no one dies. That's the important thing. If we had died here, we'd have lost another tribute. But we regroup and we still, so basically we beat Cloud9 like on even footing late game, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. even though we ran Vikings. So we're going in, we're looking for Arthalon. So King Caffeine is now out of position. He can entomb with Be Careful, so we don't want to, these guys cannot walk past iDream, so we have to target iDream. So notice when Vikings get low, then they boat. They don't just boat in immediately. We wait for them to commit, and then we boat. So they're getting low. Zeratul is getting killed by K1 Pro down here. I think he needs the VP. So they actually boat us up here, but they can't kill us. So Goku gets out. They gust us away. So this fight's pretty close right now. Ziggs is getting low. They're actually, it's hard to say who has favorable position right now. I think they have a favorable position right now. So it looks like they're going in. Soldier had, so the problem here is Soldier's running away from his team. He should be running with us because he can get soloed by Mirrodin. So I'm gonna go back a little bit here. So basically, Mirrodin's making it so that KT's out of the fight. So we're looking at Falstat's probably the easiest to kill on their team. He's really low. I'm still pretty good health. Vikings are pretty good health. So I stun Falstad just as Vikings come out, and Zeratul is in position to kill Falstad, right? So he's stunned because he's overextending, and then we can burst him down. Apparently, I don't know. Dunk didn't use Ancestral. If they'd used Ancestral, there's a good chance they would have just won that, or at least gone even. Luckily, Soldier doesn't die, but like Soldier was not in that entire fight basically, and he's our main source of damage. So we get the kill. I think they actually capped this when we were fighting, so that's not good. So at this point in the game, I still thought we would win. Even though we're behind on shots now and the game is relatively close, I still thought we would win. Just because I thought that like they weren't playing well, and I thought we were playing pretty well. So we're just gonna clear these camps out. We're gonna push these. This is good for us. We need to group Vikings again. Okay, so they're bursting me pretty hard. I have to use some abilities. I have to pop my D already. We want to target King Cath. K1's always flanking. K1 is an exceptional player. He's always looking for that flank on Jaina. He gets very, very good damage. The Entomb here doesn't do anything though because there's no follow-up on the Entomb. Zeratul's capping, so right now we're just delaying. Jaina should actually be capping right now. Jaina could have capped this the entire time. So we get the tribute top. Now they're fighting top. We have both though, and we can keep fighting. So we're gonna hit level 20 before them. We don't actually have to go for this tribute. We're gonna hit level 20 soon. Now they're capping. I don't think we can stop the cap. We should have stopped the cap, but we didn't stop it. So we can blow up King Caffeine here. The VP is amazing again. This one at least. So I'm always looking for Arthal in these fights. King Caffeine, K1 Pro can always what's it called? He can ice block, but the only thing Arthalon can do is gust. And if he's stun locked, he can't. Unfortunately, Soldier misses that. I don't think he has gust up. I don't know. He's just not using it. But yeah, we were looking for the Arthalon. He gets the heal. Dunk missed a lot of Ancestrals here. We're gonna be level 20 finally. We're level 20. We can't cap bot because they already capped it, unfortunately. But we can keep pushing here. He finally gets gust up. I think it just came up. That was a long fight. So now we want to take their camp. We have the kill up on them. They do have Leo coming up very soon. Maybe we don't. I think we do take this camp. We have the level 20 advantage. They can't really contest this. We want to just force the forts right now. We want to force as much as we can. But when I say that, we go do camps apparently. So we just want to fight them right now. I think we're gonna get a pick here. So I think we force bot. So it's gonna be a triple cap. So now they're level 20. It's level 20, level 20. We're about even on shots. I think they might even be ahead of us. So the game is basically even right now, except that we're up 1 fort. If Goku had died here, we might have lost the game. If he had gotten hit by that, if he had gotten hit by that numbing blast, I'm quite sure we would have lost that game. Or like there was a good chance. So anyway, bolts down from K1 or from K1 Pro. We just want to disengage here and reset. So we're getting, because Vikings are getting all of these. Vikings have gotten bot and Vikings have gotten top. Now Falstad's flying top. Because they're like, oh shit, they just got both of those. So Vikings played this very well in this cap here. So we just want to keep Arthlon off this. No way he gets this cap. Okay, so we just let him cap that for some reason. Maybe we weren't in a position. But we're looking for the fight again. Looks like everyone gets out. So we get 2, they get 1. But the thing is that we got 10 shots, they got 3. So they do kill Olaf up here. There's a lot of fights going on. Looks like they really want to go on me or Zix. So this is really clutch right here. Soldier does get the arcane barrier off. Gets really low. But they overcommit for the fight a little bit. Overcommit just a little bit. Like we have boat back up. Level 20 boat is godlike. This is a really close fight. So it looks like everyone gets out 1 for 1. Like no kills exchanged. But Goku gets there just in the last second to get out. King Caffeine could have avoided that death if he released a little bit earlier. But so it was really close. Then we're going mid. And we're going to force this fort mid. They can't really defend this. They try to. So okay, K1 again gets a really good Blizzard combo. He gets 2 of us, including a Viking, plus a Viking. The Gust actually saves Goku. Well, I don't know if he would have died, but it's like the Gust is. I don't know about that Gust. Let me just say that. But let's see what happens down bot. So there's 2 fights going on at the same time. And that's because of the choke here. So look at K1 Pro. He gets a really good Blizzard here. Really good. But the chain bomb just prevents Arthlon and K1 from exchanging damage. So Soldier actually fucking bolts in there like a champ. And I think the chain bomb kills them. Yeah, the chain bomb plus the blessed shield plus the stun plus the Phoenix killed him. So even though he gusted trying to save himself, it was just a little bit too late. It also happened to just coincidentally save Goku. So now we can just fight them here. These guys are just like, these guys are losing the game pretty hard. Like they can just back out and retreat from this, but they just keep going further. Damn, Goku missed that bolt. He could have potentially killed them there. Okay, so they missed the entomb here. That's important. If they had entombed people out, they would have lived. But instead they miss the entomb and they get caught. So now we can push this fort. We're going to secure this fort and then get boss, I believe. Okay, so the reason we don't go... Do we go boss? I think we go... Okay, we go top fort. So I was going to say, we could go boss here or we could go top fort. Top fort basically secures the control over the map a little bit longer, but boss secures a few more shots. So they're not... They're really low, but they're not quite low within lethal from these shots yet, or to threaten lethal. So by going top, we'll get some shots too, and it forces them. They have to react to bot here to kill this, or they get 6 capped. So we get the cap. I think they get this at the same time. I think we might get 1 shot off. Yeah, we get 1 shot off because we have the 6 cap. I can't even see it on the map, but we get 1 shot off. Soldier backs. So now the tributes or these spawn points are back up. So getting both of these plus boss will win the game for us. And we're in a really good position here. The reason we're in a really good position is we have both of these up, mid, and top. So then we have control of this area. That means they have to come. We know, like, the only way they can sneak up on us is coming through this choke, or here. Like, they have to come through here or up here. That's the only 2 spots they can come from without us seeing them. So they're not gonna, we're expecting them not to walk through mid because that would be retarded. And I don't think C9's retarded. So they're gonna come from one of those 2 spots. So that means that we have really good positioning. We can just wait for them. We can wait for them to walk into us. So that's exactly what happens here. Dunk gets chunked because of that. They get pretty good stuns. He gets arcane barrier off, so we prevent a lot of the damage. Again, really good blizzards and bolts by K1 Pro. Like, he's playing really well this game. but it's just not quite enough. The D shield does go off. I'm not sure if if Goku would have died or how much damage he would have taken, but it was good. The dunk finally does get a really good ancestral off. Zix dies, but he is Uther. Like, he's playing Divine Shield Redemption Uther, so he's coming back. Totally fine that he dies right now. We're in a good spot still. We're coming in with tons of damage with Boat. This is the most damage we're committing to the fight right now. These guys are really low, so even though they got a pick on Uther, and they're getting me low, I have my unstoppable. I'm not gonna die. Uther's gonna come right back up. We're okay. Arthon here is playing again really aggressively, and we get the kill on Rhaegar. So Dunk is low. Just to replay this a little bit really quickly, I think Dunk could have gotten out. So he misses the bolt, but they still get the kill. But that was a really good bolt by Soldier. K1 Pro now is dead because he's down bot. I think they do get the shots bot. Yeah, they do get the shots bot, which prevents us from just straight up ending the game. But K1 is down here alone. So Soldier knows that if he goes in, he could die. So he's just waiting here. He needs to wait here. Soldier can't go anywhere. Is he back? K1 back? Looks like it. Looks like we kill Arthlon over K1 Pro. So K1 gets out, Arthlon dies. But one of them we're gonna die. So all we need to do now is kill King of Caffeine and then cap boss, and we win because we're within the range of shots. So I mean, that was a really complicated, a really long fight. Now they're just trying to get the kill here. Zix actually lives. It wouldn't have mattered if he had died, but now K1 came back through mid, and they're trying to stop because they know they've already lost this game because they're within shots. We cap this and we cap boss and we win. So they're just trying to get some kills here, but these are just desperation plays. And I don't blame them for trying this at all. We would have done the same thing if we're in that position. So now we just do boss and then we end the game. So that was a really close series. Alright, so that was the first game versus C9. So the next one was the Dragon Shard game, which we got stomped in. I don't know why it always logs me out. Okay, so game 2. This is the one we got wrecked in. So there's some things to this one. Yeah, I wish I could skip this game, but I would never hear the end of it in chat. I don't think that we had a bad comp here. I really don't think we had a bad comp. I don't think we lost this game because of comp at all. I mean, sure, we could have improved draft. We didn't expect them to first pick Zeratul that early in Falstad. Like, it's just not expected. But regardless, this is the draft we ended up. So here we put KO bot lane, right? So you're seeing Zag. Zag always goes top on Dragon Shard, always, right? But in this case, they have Zeratul. So Zeratul is going to gank. They're gonna have Falstad lane top, and they're gonna have Zeratul emerging gank top. So Zagara is very vulnerable alone top lane. She can't really take advantage of this. So if we put Tassadar, who can't die top, or shouldn't at least, really hard to gank, then you're not gonna really be able to kill Tassadar, and he's gonna have this lane to himself. He's not gonna win the lane, but you can just leave him up there. And then if we put Zag bot, Zag will have a lot more protection bot because there'll be more people rotating between mid and bot, and then we can just control bot without Zag dying. But what happened was Zag just died repeatedly, and so that's not, I mean, it's not really KO's fault. We hadn't practiced this style of laning before. We just kind of tried it in the game, and that was a big mistake. So in the future, we're not going to practice stuff. We're not play stuff in the game that we hadn't played in scrims or talked about thoroughly. So we would have Zag top next time. But so Zag goes bot, and then we're just not ready to protect her because they have Zeratul and they're going to gank her, and he's just not used to playing in the bot lane here, where he's going to get ganked constantly. Yeah, why don't I send Zag top? So that's kind of what I just discussed. So we didn't want to send Zag top because basically Zag is top by herself because we're going to rotate mid bot, and she's really vulnerable to Zeratul ganks. So we thought if we put her bot, it'd be safer and we could leave Tass top, but it ended up being worse for her. So that was a mistake. Yes, scrums. Scrums. So we head to lanes here, like normal. They're expecting Zag to go top here. Okay, they're looking for the gank on Zag. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted them to go top and look for Zag creep. So they were thrown off here for sure. So now they're like, wait, why is Zag bot? What the fuck are these guys doing? Again, I don't even think that putting Zag here at bot was wrong. It's just we didn't play it properly. Okay, so Zag has to be really careful bot here. We're gonna creep up. They don't really have a good way of clearing it besides... Oh, they have decent ways of clearing it. So look how they immediately clear the creep. That's exactly what you should be doing. So we have people top. Val said K1 Pro is just playing so safe. No way we can get a gank there. And then we just want basically Zix should just like wait in this bush or wait in this bush and just watch and then just jump out when they come. So I get chunked here pretty hard. I dodged the stun though because I'm a god. No doubt. But yeah, that was pretty close. So they come back bot. So what we want to do here is just lane. Like we're just laning. There's nothing to do here. They're not going to get a kill in this lane at all. So that was the mistake in this comp, is that we don't have kill potential until late game. This is not a strong comp for this map at all. We wanted to pick Joe, but they banned it out. So we have no one soaking mid, which is not good. KO dies bot, which is again not good. So what should happen is we should have Zix should be basically just sitting in this bush, and then KO should be in lane, so that it's impossible for them to get to KO. Because if KO has no mobility, but Zix can just jump. So we went solo Leo because I believe it was between ETC and Leo. They picked Mirrodin, they banned Joe. I would have preferred to go Joe. The reason why we went Leo over ETC is because we have Tassadar, we have a lot of sustain to keep him up, so we want a hero that does more damage rather than a hero that like engages more, because ETC doesn't really do a lot of damage. Leo does more damage and he has more wave clear. The important thing is the more wave clear, and he's harder to kill than ETC. Like at least harder to gank. So that's why we went Liark over ETC. So again, they're keeping constant pressure. This game they are playing super seriously because they did not expect to lose to us the first game. But this is going to be a stomp here. We do okay bot, but they're just like... The problem here is that we can't, like, I think they could have killed Dunk Train here, but the problem is you can't target Zeratul. He's just going to get healed up. You have to target the medic. And we just don't have a good comp to target medic. The medic pick was very good by them. Because you cannot kill the target being healed by medic unless you have insane burst damage. And we don't have insane burst damage. And you can't kill medic unless you have good dive. And we don't have good dive. So again, KO is just getting body blocked. So I mean, they're trying to get the control over this, but it's just not happening. We could have played this better though. It's not like we had this comp and we're gonna lose. We definitely could have won with this comp. We're not playing it to the comp strengths whatsoever. So we cap mid, or they cap mid here. They're gonna push mid. All we can do now is defend this. You can't do anything besides defend versus TK. You can't look for kills. You can't look for picks. Most of the time, we're just gonna look to defend against this TK. We brought KO mid. It should have been me bot, and then Zix mid. Zix has Monk has really good sustained damage, as does Zagara. We had, I believe the bans were, we banned KT, they banned Tyrande, we picked Zagara, they went Zeratul Falstad or something like that. They really wanted their comfort picks in this map. Okay, but so they're gonna just keep pushing here. They have a really good advantage already. We can't really do anything. Our comp on this map actually does kind of suck. It would have been good on like Tomb or something, but not on this map. This map is too big. You can't stay grouped enough to get benefits. So we're not that far behind. We're only half a level. We're almost even in level 7. They come to contest our camp here, but we are able to defend it, and that's kind of showing the strength of our comp here when they're actually trying to fight 4v4 into a small choke. Right, so they're on the point here. The problem here is that we're attacking King Caffeine, and like we can't really kill him. I mean, we do have enough damage with 4 people, but you can see how much medic heals. So eventually we just do cap it. Arthon is just out of position. He's not out of position, but he's just really far forward. But we don't have any way of punishing him for that right now. So lanes are gonna keep going. I don't think anything. Okay, so they invade our camp here. Really smart by them. But we do cap it. Oh no, we don't. Our iDream gets on the point just before. Really good play by him. I believe the invade again was really good by them. Really good call. So they're coming. So I don't know why Soldier goes top here though. Like I really don't know why he goes top. Because if he goes bot, there's no way they can kill him. But he goes top. I don't know why. So we almost get on this point. Taz unfortunately went back at the same time. I think he just had to back. But so they get that camp. That's really bad. Like they get 3 kills. That should have been maybe 1 kill. Maybe 1 kill. Like it should have been no kills first of all because he should have gone bot. But then I don't even know how. The rest of us dying is just fighting over the point. I think we were tilted in real life at this point. So they're gonna have a 2-level lead right now. So basically this whole game is just gonna be them stopping us for like 15 or like 10 more minutes, and then they have trouble ending, and then they eventually do get the end. So nothing really happens right now. They're just gonna push mid. We can't defend this until level 10. Our #1 goal is to hit level 10. We want to not lose any keeps by like 15 minutes, and then just get like even in level, and then maybe we can fight. They actually bring Arthalon through bot. Really surprising. Arthalon goes through. Like this is. If we were the same level remotely, we would have killed them. But I mean, they do have a big level advantage. So the VP comes in, but I mean, guys, you're not gonna fight us under the turret, even if you are that high up in levels. So we're just gonna push out. We're just soaking, They do waste VP, so that is a good sign. I eat there immediately because I don't want to get stunned by King Caffeine. So we're just clearing. We're finally level 10. We can do something other than nothing, which is not much. I'm going to tell you right now, because they have total map control. We're just really scared and afraid, and not even wrongfully. We should have had Zagbot again, but so iDream's kind of stuck in here. He's going ham, but he's going to live. I think Goku might even die if he comes back in. So we're just pushing up bot. There's really not much we can do. We could have killed Medic if he gone the other way, but he didn't go that way. So we're just pushing. We know they had 2 top because Zeratul ganked, so we're trying to get some XP, trying to get some towers. Now we want to back. They want to fight us. I don't know why I'm going so far forward here. Just want to back. So we do force the jump from King Caffeine. That doesn't really do anything, but they don't have VP up yet. It's coming up in 10 seconds, so they're probably going to look for a VP engage. So the shrines are coming up. They should get these shrines no problem. They have a 2-level advantage, a level and a half advantage at least. Was 2 levels, plus a talent advantage. So we can't really contest these shrines. We're basically gonna have to wait for them. We have to just wait to soak up, and then they'll get the shrines. And then once we're on the same talent tier, we can maybe contest. That's our goal anyway. The only way we can get these without even levels and talents is if we just straight up catch them out, which is unlikely versus C9. But still possible. So they're gonna dumpster us here. They get a really good fight. They gust us in. We're basically totally wiped here. I think I live just because I'm Leo. I don't even think Zix lives. Maybe? No. So they just get a really good flank there. K1 does a really good gust. They're gonna cap this no matter what. There's nothing we can do to defend this. But they got 3 kills, so. So if we had just kept defending here and not died, like getting picked off over here, and then getting picked off here, it's basically we can never get on even footing. We're constantly on the back foot because we can never get on even talents. We really just want to get on even talents. That's like our only goal. So they cap the DK. They're putting a push mid with it. I don't think they can get fort. We're almost level 13, or get keep. I mean, we're almost level 13. So in this game, by the way, C9 from once the point they get like a 3-level lead, they play extremely conservatively. I don't know who is calling there, but they played ultra conservatively to the point where it almost like we still lost by 3 levels, but like I felt like it almost cost them in the game because they stopped taking their advantage. They let us soak up quite a bit. They kept going for early core endings when they obviously couldn't core. And it just gave us more time to go longer into the game. And I honestly felt like, well, we will see the ending here, but later. But honestly felt like if we hadn't just died at the ending there, we could have potentially come back in the game. Potentially. I still think they would have won, but there was a possibility that we could come back. And they were giving it to us because they were playing so passively. Because they're just like they did not want to risk losing here. Because if they had they threw this game, they would have lost the series and been into the losers bracket. So they're just playing ultra safe. Like Cloud9 is like they're almost letting us take these ogres. I guess they're just waiting for the flank. So here we're split. I don't know why. Yeah. So disengage. This is more C9. So disengage. We should have just gone back. I don't know why KO won here. So the problem here is that let's go back a little bit. Ziggs jumped up, which split the team. So soon as we see Vala, who we know is coming top, soon as we see Vala, we all run down and we leave, right? They're looking for a VP, but we all run down and we just leave. The problem here is that we go different directions. Ziggs runs up. KO doesn't know where to go. KO should go up right now. If he went up, he had no problem escaping. Soldier wouldn't even die. But KO goes in here. This is the problem. So when KO goes in, we want to save KO. And then we get gusted out by an amazing gust. And then the VP just like zones anyone out from helping. And we're just dead here, no matter what. We can't even kill iDream. I mean, it was just really well played for them. Excellent fight. Really good fighting. So now we're getting totally scrub stomp 4 levels. They're gonna get this fort. Do they go for core? I don't think so yet. They go for core later though. Obviously. So 4 level disadvantage. I mean, that's huge. We're just trying to soak up. Once we get level 16, it'll be like much more even footing. The later the game goes, the better it is for us. The closer we are in terms of levels, or in terms of like stats. So, like level 20 to 23 is not nearly as significant as like 20 to 17. So they're pushing in here. They're actually gonna go core. This is a big mistake by them. They are really antsy to finish. This is a 13-minute DK. You cannot go core from this. I think this is the core push. Maybe it's later. No, they're going for the core. They cannot end this game. Okay, I'm telling my team in chat, like, they cannot end this game. They're gonna throw here. This DK cannot go core. It's 13 minutes. Like, it doesn't do much damage. And we have Ma, we have Tassadar. Like, we have a really good core defense. They cannot end. They didn't even break shield. Like, that's just extremely antsy from them. Extremely greedy. They're getting nervous. Like, fuck, we just screwed that up. It's okay, guys. We still have a 4-level advantage, and we're just defending here. I mean, even though we're 4 levels down, we can defend. If one of us died there, they could have ended potentially, probably. That was a really good blink, or a good ice block rather from Soldier. So they're trying to end. They can't end. So now, basically, what that did was it gave us more time in the game to just catch up. Now there's a lot of time before the next DK. They could have just gotten bot keep, totally gotten bot keep, no problem. But they didn't want to get bot keep. They wanted to go for core. So they're gonna finish this top 4 off. They're gonna get level 20 before us. It's gonna be like 16 to like 20 or something, something stupid. 16 to 20. They kill Karazim. That's not good. I don't want to go back, but I think they just picked him off there. So we can still defend this, okay? But they're gonna get this keep. They're really scared to push, actually. Like, I don't know why they're balls to the wall to go for a core 5v5 with DK, but now they don't want to go 5v4 versus keep. They're getting chunked pretty hard, but I think they can definitely push for this. So Soldier dies. Yeah, that's not good. So we have a lot of things here. Like, we should just give up keep and not die. Us dying here is just It's really not helping. I mean, they don't get any XP for killing us anymore because they're so far ahead. But I think my team kind of tilted at this point, to be honest. I really think that they just kind of tilted. Because I was telling them, like, guys, it's okay if we lose this game. Just keep your heads in the game for the next game. Like, Tomb is our good map. We can win on Tomb. This is like it'll be 1-1. Like, next game still wins for us. So, again, they're trying to end and they cannot end. Like this is throwing really hard for them. I mean, they're getting really greedy. So now they're gonna get a DK again, right? I mean, we can't really. We could have stopped this. Like we could have gone to the DK, but we didn't prevent it. That was a huge mistake. So Arthon dances here. That was on Reddit for a bit. He's BMing. He's not BMing. So basically, Arthon's just waiting for Zeratul. They have a minute and 10 seconds on the DK, and 30 seconds for Zeratul to come back up. They're not gonna go for core until Zeratul comes back up. We can defend this. We can defend this DK, as long as we're on it before it gets to our core. So it's not game over yet. However, my team really wants to fight this. And like we try, but like we can't. They're playing super safe. I mean, we can't end it. So now the call is back. The call is don't fight. The call is leave. But people really want to fight. They see medic and they want to go in. And again, we could have just defended this. Look how low the DK is from like already, right? They have no VP. DK is already at 68%. It's not even close to core. We could easily have killed core and defended here, but now we're just out of position and then we die. So now they're basically gonna get kills. They're gonna gust us. That's game. I mean, they played it really well. We didn't play it very well at all. So I mean, props to them. But I don't think we were tilted at all for the next game going into it. Alright, so this is the final game of C9 versus versus Cloud9 versus Temple Storm. So this is with the Tomb of the Spider Queen. They first banned Zeratul. They don't want none of those shenanigans. And this was a pretty close game. We drafted a really good comp. I was really confident in it. They had a really good comp too, though. I mean, they probably drafted exactly what they wanted to. I have no doubt that they wanted that exact comp, and it's a strong comp. This is basically a total skill matchup this game. So, yeah, I mean, this is a really close game. It could have gone either way very easily. I was pretty until we lost at the end here. I was confident that we were gonna win this game. So maybe next time we can just fix up the little errors that we made. But nonetheless, they had first pick. I believe they first picked Mirrodin. I'm not 100% sure on that. They picked Mirrodin. We went KT Zagara. I mean, how do you not pick KT Zagara on this map? They went Jaina Uther. We banned. I don't remember. They banned. I don't remember. I think they banned Johanna, which did hurt us a little bit. I did want Johanna instead of Leo. And then we picked up Thrall and Karazim. Well, I don't remember what we picked up. I think we last picked a healer. Whatever. Regardless, I did not expect the Kerrigan. Obviously, I should have though. They played Kerrigan. And then they just picked Sylvanas because they needed a last pick. But they have a very strong comp. And remember, I said before that you don't really want to draft Thrall into especially a burst comp like this. But you don't want to pick Thrall without like an Uther Divine Shield or a Task plus another healer. But we did here because we were kind of put in that position. I think it worked out okay. We did go Divine Palm. Unfortunately, not all the palms hit. We just hadn't practiced it a lot. But I do think we had a really good comp. Like we have KT, we have Zagara, and then we have 3 really good heroes in this map as well. iDream was on Kerrigan. So they're gonna push mid here. We actually stay behind the wall, so they don't expect the fight here. We can't get the kill, but we do get out. We poked them out really well. I think they expected us to go bot. So this gives KO time to creep up bot. So we just kind of zone out mid. So I die immediately. I'm like, okay, I really don't want to play Leo here because I'm gonna get killed. But we do go 1-for-1 trade, I believe. 6 senpai? Or is it 2 for 2? Wow, yeah, 2 for 2. That's amazing. That should have been, at least they should have gotten 1 for 2. So we went 2 for 2 plus Leo's back up. So we're in a really good spot right now. Like, this is a really good spot to be in. They didn't even make that many mistakes. I think we just played it really well. They overcommitted obviously after they got Ziggs, but so we're clearing these lanes out. They're gonna have Jaina top. I mean, we can kill Jaina. We have really good wave clear with Leoric and KT. Look at all these gems that they can't get because they cleared it. But we can get all these gems. So we deny them quite a few gems there actually. So we're just gonna rotate back and out. Yeah, they banned Johanna this game. I don't remember the bans. I think they banned Zeratul and then we banned Tyrande. I don't remember what we banned. I think we banned Raynor. And then we banned and then they banned Johanna. I think those are the 4 bans. So we just want to clear here. So they obviously have a really strong comp, like skill potential, especially early game. So we need to play carefully. We're not gonna win like straight up fights early game if they play well. Try to go bot here. Can't really kill anyone. I'm just gonna stay bot to clear out. They do kill Goku. Somehow we get another 1-for-1. Amazing 1-for-1 trades. Like these trades are seriously. I feel like we just got lucky on the trades though. I feel like they just overcommitted rather than like we outplayed them because they did get good ganks. So we get 1-for-1 trades for. It's been two for 2 trades and 1-for-1. So just gonna stay up there. So Leo's, I'm just gonna clear this out. KT is really scared. He's honestly really scared. I'm like, KT, come on, buddy. You just gotta clear it. Because I'm up here. I'm putting my life on the line, you know. Because he didn't know where Kerrigan was, but that's totally fine. I understand that. His worry for that. So now we're at like even. Game's totally even right now. Am I missing something? I E out. I think they try and combo me still. They go on Ziggs. They have combo up. They could kill me right now. So this is okay. Right here. Let me just go back there. It's actually very important. Very important. It's very subtle. Very important. We are playing against Cloud9, right? Cloud9 is notoriously aggressive. I just used my E, right? I just used my E. They jump in. Okay, they're looking for combo. 100%. If we had played Cloud9 on the first day, they would have comboed here. They would have gone in and they would have comboed me and they would have gone for the kill. They didn't combo. Does iDream not have combo up? Like, he has combo up, but he doesn't combo. This is a scared Cloud9. They are like legitimately scared that they're gonna lose this series. They are playing extremely safe. They are nervous. And any other C9 that I've ever seen would have gone in for that kill, but they don't do it. You can tell that this is a high stakes game for them. Okay, now they do it. But like just the hesitation there from the first time, because they could have killed me there, but just the hesitation just shows that they're very nervous going into this. I think we might even get a 1-for-1 trade. How ridiculous would that be? No, we don't. But I mean, I'm Leo. It sucks that I die, but my team gets my gems and stuff. Okay, so they're gonna clear lanes. Nothing's really happening here. We can't kill Arthlon. I mean, you can't really kill him unless he overextends. I think we get turn-ins. They're gonna turn in. I'm not gonna turn in top. How many gems do they have? They have a lot, but it's spread. Usually we try and stack all our gems up on one person. So I'm going in through here. They're clearing waves. They actually do kill Zagara here, which kind of sucks. So they kill KO. I mean, he's just out of position, straight up. Like, okay, so if you look at this right now, why is he like no like I'm not trying to do shots fired at KO at all here, but why is he in this position? Right? So if we go back here a little bit more. Okay, so we clear the wave, right? We clear the wave. So why is he all he has to do right now, there's literally nothing to do except sit behind wall, right? There's nothing he can do here, there's nothing he can poke at, they're not turning in, there's nothing going on. He just gets a little bit antsy and tries to poke them down. So there's nothing going on here, there's no reason for him to be up. He's trying to poke, but if he had just stayed behind the wall, right, then he'd be fine. And he unfortunately dies there. But I mean, playing against Kerrigan, playing against like Cloud9's Kerrigan is very scary. They're very good at it, so like, you know, I don't blame it at all for getting caught in combo. Like I just got caught in combo before that. But it's just like a thing to note out. There's no reason to be there. Just like there's no reason for me to be there mid. These are totally avoidable deaths. It's not even like we were contesting anything. So they're gonna push me in. They're a little bit up in XP, but we do have a wave hitting. They try and dive on Goku here, but they do get poked out. iDream gets a bit of a turn in. So I'm looking to turn in. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Verdant's coming. I don't know why I'm not turning in. So I'm just kind of keeping them distracted around here. We know that Kerrigan's top. As soon as we see Kerrigan on the map, we're calling in comms. Kerrigan's top. We're constantly calling where Kerrigan is the entire game. That's actually the reason why we lost this game. Ironically enough, which I'll explain later. So we're just trading out. We're constantly calling Kerrigan. They miss combo. If they had combo soldier, he'd 100% be dead. I mean, when Kerrigan jumps on you, it's almost just chance if you live or not. Unless you're just in a spot where they can't follow up. So I'm just over here interrupting as best as possible. We want to get the first turn in. The first turn in is so important, especially since they have Sylvanas. You need the first turn in this map. This map snowballs hard. So we actually go to prevent the turn in. Okay, we don't prevent the turn in, but they don't have turn in yet. Is my point. They don't actually have the web respawn. What's up, Urho? What's up, buddy? I'm going over your games after this. So yeah, we're just preventing the turn-ins here as best we can. So Goku actually is going top. Do they? Okay, so does Dunk not prevent this? Wow. Yeah, Dunk is just terrified for no reason here. I couldn't tell you why he doesn't go in here. But we do get the gems turned in. We're watching Arth turning in. Right, all we're doing now is we're trying to just soak lanes, prevent turn in, and turn in if we can. We're waiting kind of an opening is best way I can describe it. So we keep preventing the turn in here. They're gonna commit on me. They're gonna make a mistake here. I don't know if it's coming up yet. Maybe in a little bit. So they're still trying to turn in, but we're just constantly preventing the turn-ins. Zix does a really good jump in and out here. It could have been bad, but it turned out really good. Because they would use combo. And now, since they're so distracted by Zix going in, because you can imagine, as soon as Zix going in, they're calling it in comms. Zix, 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 or they're calling Monk, Monk, Monk. So they're distracted in comms, and they lets me get the turn in top. Just coincidental that he went in at that time. If he dies now, I'm going to be tilted. Okay. I mean, he played that pretty well. So now we have turn in. They're up half a level, but that's okay. Like, the turn on this map is huge. They do have Sylvanas. We have KT though, but KT doesn't kick until later in the game, and Sylvanas does. I don't know why we have two bot here. Soldier should not be bot. Okay, so we should be mid here. He's coming up. So we want Leo top, we want Zag bot, and we want 3 mid pushing. So we're gonna push this out. We forced the jump from King Caffeine. We're getting a lot of value here. They actually just leave top. They want the fight so bad, and I go up top. So here, it is ultra important that we do not get caught here. Them backing out here is very important, because I am not there anymore. I'm top. So I'm just getting towers top, and we're getting towers bot. They're really close, but so it kind of nullifies the XP lead a little bit. But since we don't actually get the towers, because they have pretty good wave clear. I mean, they have Kerrigan combo, which is good wave clear. They have Sylvanas, awesome wave clear, and they have Jaina, which is really good wave clear. So like, until we get 13 or later in the game, we don't really have good pushing with web weavers. Until we get like 13 with KT, or at least 10. So we try to go on Arthon here. Oh, we actually do get him. So it was a good stun by Soldier. Like, that kill there is very important. Because it basically prevents them from being able to turn in. Like, those picks are like keys to winning games. So we're just watching these turn-ins like hawks. So that pick basically prevented them from taking their 10 advantage and turning in with it. So they hit 10 a little bit before us, maybe like 20 seconds. And because we got the pick onto Arthlon, I think, yeah, Arthlon, they could not turn in. If Arthlon hadn't died there, they could have forced the fight with level 10 advantage and turned in, but they just couldn't do it. A really good Sunder here. Again, like the Sunders from Goku are seriously game breaking. Well, there's a Sunder later in this game we won't talk about, but so they're interrupting, but we're getting some turn-ins. We just have to keep watching. They're one down. So now they're scared to turn in. So we got two catches in a row. So we're just watching turn-ins right now. Not letting them turn in. It's basically just a game of chicken until one team commits to one side. Because you know King Caffeine knows he's not going to be able to turn in up here. So it's basically waiting until one team gets caught, and then pushing the lanes at the same time. Gaijim actually combos that. I'm surprised. He has no combo up now. I'm like not afraid. Usually I try and E out to avoid the combo, but so D shield goes down. So here's the problem in this fight. This is a big problem too. So look at Soldier's positioning. Right now, I don't know why he's bot. He should be, I'm not shitting on him. I just like looking at, trying to look at it unbiasedly. Like, Soldier should be up here where KO is. Okay, so when we contest this, he should be up. Like, him not going in here is a big mistake. Like, he has time to go in, right? But he doesn't go in. I think he wants to stay bot because of the turn in here. But once KO spots him down here, K1 Pro spots him, sorry, they are not going to let him go in. Like, he can still walk up, right? He can still walk up this whole time, but he doesn't want to go through this choke. So this costs us the whole fight. Because if Soldier had been on this side, we would have been in such a better position. Like the D shield, because all you have to do against this team comp is survive the D shield with Kerrigan, and then you can win the team fight. If you can survive the D shield, you will win the team fight. So if he had been on this side and survived the D shield, we would have won the team fight. We would have won the turn in, denied gems. It would have been really good, but totally different for this fight. Regardless, they do get the turn in, and we do wave clear. So I think they just push. Blah blah blah. Anything happen? I don't think anything happens. They just push. Okay, so we actually get a kill on Sylvanas. I didn't even notice that. So Arthon is up here alone again. So the Sunder, man, the Sunders are so good. We missed, the Soldier misses the stun, but like it was close. He's still gonna die for it though. I think it was a little close. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, he gets palmed. I was gonna say, wow. Okay, so the palm here is really good. I think he might still die, but it makes them commit a lot more time here than they wanted to. But I mean, we should have killed that. What's his face? Wow. So close. So close to going the totally other way. If Arth had just died a little bit sooner and our Soldier wouldn't have been in that position and then we wouldn't have all died. It's just like, it was so close. I think I could have marched a little better too. So that them fighting there basically made it so we couldn't defend bot. So they're in a good position right now. They try and go on me mid, I juke out of it. So now we just want to try and get camps. We want to soak up to 13. Once we get 13, we will have KT chain bomb. They're going on me mid again. They can't kill me. So we're 13. Now we can contest turn. They only need one gem, so we're like hyper, like holy fuck. They need one gem to turn in. D shield goes down really early on KT. They're jumping on me. I can't This is weird here. I get palmed and I Wraith Walk at the same time, so I can still Wraith Walk while palmed. But the silence after really fucks me. Like I can't even march effectively. Like I have to wait so long to march because I was just getting stun locked forever. But team does go 1 for 1. Goku does pick up my gems. So now I'm up. I'm up soon. So trading Leo for Kerrigan is so worth. I can't even. It's so worth. They do get turned in bot, I believe. Oh no, we get to turn in just before Arthline. Really clutch there. Really clutch. That could have gone easily the other way. I mean, this game is really close. Even though we're down like about a level right now, it's still pretty close. So we push. We're pushing mid. They're not level 16 yet, so they don't want to fight. We have a turn in. If they die here, like they will lose a lot. We can't end yet. Like we're not really in range of ending at all. Even if we get like a total wipe here for them. So as long as we know where Kerrigan is, we're always calling Kerrigan in comms. So we're always saying, "Where's Kerrigan? Where's Kerrigan?" So here we're just getting well because they're almost level 16. We backed before they hit level 16. I don't know why he doesn't use Impaling there, but anyway, they're not 16 yet. Now our goal is just to soak. They're gonna get turn in here, I think, unless we can get 16 before them, but it's unlikely. So they get turn in now. But that turn in was really important for us because it gave us some buffer time. Because if they had pushed when they were 16, they would have probably gotten a lot more. But now that we're going to be almost 16, we can defend this much more effectively. I mean, we have KT to defend too, so we have really good defense versus web movers. So we're almost 16, and we're going to fight here, or defend at least. So our only goal is to defend and hit 16. Notice how they cannot even push. They have this comp that they have has absolutely no push except for Sylvanas. So we clear this out no problem. The problem with C9 on this map is they always want to draft the same style. The Sunder there is tilting me. Holy shit. But yeah, that's the Sunder I was talking about. So we waste Avatar and we waste Sunder. And they go in here, they de-shield. That's actually not a very good de-shield. Fight's kind of hectic. He should get palmed. I don't blame him for palming. It looked like Soldier was going to go down, but like the palm is wasted here. So the fight actually even. Nothing happens here. Both teams just waste their abilities. Our abilities actually come up a little bit quicker than theirs, so it's a good trade for us. We don't lose keep. That's the important thing. We don't lose anything from their web weaver turn in. We lose a few towers, but that doesn't really count. So now we go back mid. And now I think we might even win a team fight here, I don't remember. So we get turn in again. So here's the fight coming out. So now this is the point where our ults are coming up before their ults. They have no ults, 30 seconds. And we're forcing turn in. We know they don't have ults. And they're backing off because they don't have ults. I'm actually very surprised. Like Cloud9 is very scared right now. I am very surprised they don't just like try and poke us off here. But I mean, they just give up. They just let us turn in and they say, okay, fuck it, we'll defend it. It won't do much. And this is the point in the game where when I brought up Kerrigan, we always call Kerrigan in comms. If we see Kerrigan, that means that we're okay and we can't get initiated on. That's a mistake. So watch Goku here. So we're saying, where's Kerrigan? Let me put it on our point of view. We're saying, where's Kerrigan? Kerrigan's mid. Kerrigan's mid. I'm clearing this camp out, right? So look at the positioning from us. Goku's not really out of position here. I don't know why Ziggs is so far bot, but so this is the if Goku had survived here, we'd have won the game. So they instantly burst him. Like look how fast K1 Pro pops out. I can't even say that. K1 Pro pops out of that bush. He just like for a split second he pops out. That's such a good flank. Just at normal speed. Like Goku's not even forward right now. He runs up. He should have run down, but it's not like. Look how quickly he pops out. So the problem here is that Kerrigan was within vision, but we didn't think she could engage. And they get a really good stun on Goku, and Dix is just not there to Divine Palm it. Like, this is one of those situations where, like, if he had just gotten Divine Palms, we probably would have won this fight. And we probably would have, if we won this fight, we would have won the game, because we had what we were pushing right now. So he got cleansed. Like, he couldn't sunder, he was just permanently stunned. He's not even in a bad position. Like, they're gonna engage on someone. It was just like me. Like, I was just watching Kerrigan. Like, I thought Kerrigan was down here so that she was not gonna die, but that was just totally wrong. So if Goku had survived there with Palm, we would have 100% won the team fight. Well, not 100%, but I'm like quite confident we won the team fight because they used a lot of bursts on that. So unfortunately, we get 4 picked off, and then you guys know what happens here. So let's fast forward a bit. It's really sad the game ended like this, just like a 4-man wipe. Didn't even put up a fight. So anticlimactic. Well, I mean, the last fight at least. This was, I did not think I could defend this at all, but it came really close. So do my best, God bless me. They're not targeting me at all here. If they had targeted me, if they had bursted me, they would have guaranteed won. But if they had bursted me and not killed me and tried to chase me around, they would have lost because the death timers are really short here. The Sunder again, really good here. The only really real problem here is that Kale just kind of runs in circles. But I mean, you can't blame someone for something like this. Like, it's just super clutch. Kale just kind of doesn't get auto attacks off because he's chasing the whole time. So that was the series. It was really close. I think Cloud9 played really well. The flanks there were excellent. So